families of Nihang Dikharu and Okareng area hit by flood. Believers Eastern Church distributes relief materials to flood-affected families. All Nilib Youth celebrates first anniversary of its foundation. Hello and welcome to Karbi Anglong Live. I'm Jilly Hansepi with the latest news for today, and now the news in details. In a latest development, several villages of Nihang Dikharu and Okareng area inside the Harukat constituency have been severely hit by the latest wave of flood, following continued rain since past week. Several houses have also been heavily affected by overflowing river water. Poor families of Nihang Dikharu and Okareng area, and especially women and children, are the most affected from the latest flood, forcing many to take shelter in higher grounds. The affected families are facing food, water, sanitation and health crisis, with some families seen wading through the flood water with belongings to safety locations.
Nilitum ladak ningkan troksiner kep ni dolo mathauri tentipin la sitame penengkan barla pora huke tumining velom mathauri tentin amat dat doning koi arada tumahem itu ke lang lum laplo nasi nilitum dak barochon kararot atum chuning ria lamela puhen lo government pen prabjin pen relief dia phan la pen tarpulin lahai prabjin pen government atum man pali sonte mi pari tu sini dak barochon kara arada tum chuniri la sialang li nangki hopria pa alang li phana suri karnom pajirlo la pen nilitum sar deputy Pansitame BDC chairman Kru Sangho Pansitame Nanglitum itu Pansitame dak prabjin pe relief nangapale da prangya pansi dilichuni padikrin.
Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council Deputy Speaker Ritesh Singh has also directed parochial lamps to send immediate food assistance, including rice, dal and edible oil, towards the flood affected families. But there are still many families who have also not received any assistance at the time of compiling this report. Bikram Teran's report from Denarong for Karbi Anglong Live. The Believers Eastern Church had on Tuesday carried out a relief work in Rupat Hidi village under Rongkhang constituency of West Karbi Anglong. This was carried out to assist people affected by the ongoing flood in the area. Flood had time and again troubled the people living in the low-lying areas of West Karbi Anglong. This had added to the already big problems people are facing due to the pandemic. The ongoing flood situation in the region, resulting from the release of excess water from Langpi Hydro Project Dam on September 23, and incessant rains had displaced hundreds of people from their homes. Villagers are facing shortage of food grains as well as proper shelter. To assist the affected people in these troubled times, the Believers Eastern Church visited the spot and provided relief materials to 48 families under the Rupat Hidi village. Rice, vegetables, candles and other essential commodities were provided to the people during the program.
For the past few days, the villagers of Rupat Hidi were badly affected. As a result, they were compelled to leave their houses and go to the higher ground for shelter. Hearing the plight of these villagers, we Believers Eastern Church shut down Sundays, came forward to help them. We provided them rice, dal, matchbox, candle, water.
The team was led by State Secretary Believers Eastern Church Reverend Thangau Dimgel and Hamran District Chairman of Believers Eastern Church Reverend Father Andrew Langne. Rupat Hidi Believers Church Pastor Ajit Bey and Church Secretary Anthony Ronghang also cooperated in the relief program. Wiki-based report from Satgaon, Karbi Anglong Live. The All Nilip Youth, an association formed by the youths of Nilip constituency, had completed 1 year of its existence. To mark the day of its first anniversary, an event was organized at Chokihola High School playground on Tuesday. Here is a report from our correspondent. The day's event began with the hoisting of the organization's flag at 10 a.m. by ANY Chairman Rilipson Timung. During flag hoisting session, the chairman stated that the symbol of the organization, which is 5 children holding each other's hand, denotes the 5-man clans of the Karbi. Later chaired by Timung, the official event of the first Foundation Day cum second All Nilip Youth Meet was held. The event was attended by several dignitaries and leaders, including Bokajan MLA Dr. Numal Momin, local MAC Povitra Rongpi, ANY Advisor Barnabas Killing, Secretary Sotra Singh Tiso, Executive Member ASDC CEC Sunil Tokbi, and several others. While speaking during the occasion, leaders stated that ANY had been formed to work for the development of the constituency. Advisor Barnabas Killing said that the formation ANY has scripted a new era of consciousness and responsibility of the youths of Nilip constituency, which is one of the most underdeveloped areas of Karbi Anglong. He said that in this fast-changing world, people of the constituency should look for a unified means to promote and uplift the society. Killing in speech also recounted the activities of ANY in its first-year term.
Ini ada All Nilip Youth Foundation Day. Mana langsung aktiviti kita ini, langsung kita mandong. Lagi si Nilip ahawaran, Nilip risiko yang akan lagi siap upaya ini, khusus ini tuntung lo. Langsung All Nilip Youth, langsung nanti saya ada itu risiko yang akan isi biji sore. Attention, itum in progress. Kajian itu platform. Dilum, riso, ejang keduaan. Dilum, cingrumpen, cingwaisi. Dilum kita meningkatkan regulation parlo. First unit di pondok. Lakan soki di pondok. Dilum, nilip, ariso ejang kumpensi palai pondok. Dia nilip mahawaralo. Non itu isu ngapor, itu papipilu nasi laban solution itu kiwan dipan, itu kekam kini tidur pun dipan, itu jangkau orang kini itu kiwan dipan, itu kobe kini itu cingrumpen, itu disiap platform pen, itu cisong pen, itu kumpul voice series pun.
During the occasion, a souvenir magazine titled Nilip Acharnam was inaugurated. A short cultural event was also arranged, where Karbi Anglong's most favorite male playback singer Samson Ingti and metal vocalist from Sot Pheranke band Longkeri Rongpi were invited. Samson Ingti's report from Koilamati, Karbi Anglong Live. Let's take a quick commercial break. Stay with us for more news.
Humridam ikha Dipu rong supialong kicheng sik mate non hedjong kangpumi the tidy town dry cleaners and launderers akuladalong nanglitum anam ki jumpen blanket mate kachioma pik kachin thanga peri osomar aperi karbia pindeng peseleng pini pekok lapen kaprek aperi ke chogabar sai long ikji lapen nanglitum jongsi akuladalong kedam japhan apor duredat pusitami matha ikri Bangsu aku lara longpen keton ke banabar sai setami long inchi. Lasi humri damikha the tidy town dry cleaners and launderers along. Adim lake Dipu Ronghelan Don Bosco Higher Secondary School Adung.
Welcome back to Karbi Anglong Live. An ailing woman from Chaiteron village under Mahamaya MAC constituency has sought assistance from Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council CM Tuliram Ronghang and local MAC Lunsing Teron. The woman has been ill from the past 3 years, and even after several rounds of visits to the hospital, there has been no improvement in her condition. Basa Bepi is the wife of Diuri Killing. They are a poor family who survive by farming. For the past 3 years, Basa had been bedridden and is unable to help her husband in any work. The husband told Karbi Anglong Live that he had taken his wife to local health officer Dr. Thong Teron, who advised them to visit Dipu Medical College and later to another health center at Nagaon. As per doctor's advice, they visited Diphu and Nagaon twice and had spent every penny they had. Now Basa had been referred to Guwahati for further treatment. The helpless family have thus sought the assistance of Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council Chief Tuliram Ronghang and local MEC Lunsing Teron for her proper medical treatment.
Hin bang ke nili tum keso bang ke ni kam ki thom ni do la san ki chilang do lo si nili ahok bet ke nili rong asar ke kali sita rong asar puriyaw si nili tum pen sita ni ke rap ang thek ke lo rap thek ke lo la si nili tum pen sita min sarkar long le nang tum di sori nang than pola dale sarkar pen le nang parap thu nang si nili hin bang ke
सरकार है नंग सिनिंगरी पुकेला पुलेया और पत्ती के लोंग लेके जाओ लोंग ले आवे फेलांग आवे काने थम सो चे तमे जना 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 ता जिया लाभ लो पता जिया हर मुदा बेटा दा लसी असा बाग निराबी मा पुसी गाय लन सिंह सार लन सिंह तरन थांता में निराब था पुसी सिनिंगरी दा लसी बेना
Sarpangri Ingtis report from Langhin, Karbi Anglong Live. With eyes on revival and strengthening statehood movement, the Autonomous State Demand Committee Youth Front Mahamaya constituency on Tuesday held an important meeting at Jorteron village. The meeting of the ASDC Youth Front of Mahamaya constituency was presided over by Rimian Bey and was attended by ASDC Youth Front Central Committee President Premson Bey, ASDC Mahamaya President Borsing Romphar, Central Committee member Dhruba Jyoti Teran, Dokmuka Branch President Nohason Terang, and several youths of the village and area. While speaking at a meeting, ASDC Youth Front Central Committee President Premson Bey urged upon the area to focus on skill development and develop sports culture on individual life while serving the people. During the closed-door meeting, the Central Committee President also spoke on several matters pertaining to the party, revival and strengthening their growth in the constituency.
Topini dak jor teronorong domkalong chitong tung non kirangji achek ko tarik clear ni October 4 so ni SC front so in executive meeting there come leadership training dui so patak sin tung da si closed behind closed doors so sing vai do so land drop out on kan si da jor teronorong kan tung bang thong ke pro am ke so si tung chitong sila sukan drop out claim S ini tu mendak Mahamaya angkang P 26 polling sessions lo masuk cover je kan dengan cover bom lo pelan chot kali lang si SDC usan si pangdang konjima untuk Congress BJP Chelsea penceng lokal itu barang cingki kan do.
Bikram Teran's report from Denarong for Karbi Anglong Live. Well, that's all we have with us for today. Thank you for watching Karbi Anglong Live.